Let's check on these worms and see what's going on. Let's take out the plastic cover. There's some worms on there. Now it's been a few weeks since we checked in on this bin together. Now I've been feeding them every week regardless. And last time we were in, we had put a fresh paper bag in. You can see that that's largely being destroyed. So we'll set that off to the side. Let's just kind of dig in here and see what we got. So we got some paper and some other materials in here. Now I had put some paper bags on the bottom. This is one of the corn cobs. There's still a little bit of that left. Boy, these castings are really pretty dense here. I may have to do a fluffing pretty soon. So there's another corn cob in there. Oh, look at that. The bag on the bottom, at least on this left side here, it's pretty much gone. Alright, and let's check the other side. Yep, that bag's pretty much gone too. So they went through all the paper that was buried underneath. So let's get on with this week's feeding. So I have some sweet potato, which they totally love, some watermelon, some paper towel, we got some peas and some potato skins. Alright, that should do it for this bin. I'm going to go ahead and put this bag right over top of the food. And then we'll put a fresh bag on top of that, I think. So let me go and get this covered up and then I'll get a new bag on here. Okay, so we got a new bag. We'll put that in place. And we'll put the plastic back on top here. And we'll move on to the mariner bin. Okay, moving on to the mariner bin. Take off the bubble wrap, and there's definitely some worms in there. Fold that up, put that off to the side. Now we had added a new bag to this bin too, and again, there's not much left of that bag. So we'll put that over here. Now I had a couple little bits of corn husks in here, which they've pretty much eaten that. Now if you also notice, most of the leaves are already gone. Like what's in here now is just some of the remnants of the previous paper bags we put in. And these castings are looking pretty good too. You know, I could almost do a harvest of these already. You know, it wasn't really that long ago that I did a harvest. And it's already produced so much material that I could do it again. Now the other bin, the Riker bin, I really need to do some fluffing up on that one, but I'm not going to do that right now. You can see there's a little bit of the leaf material still on the bottom, along with some of the pine needles. Let's get on to this week's feeding for this bin. You know, we got the sweet potatoes for them, the watermelon rinds and potato skins, and some more peas. Okay. Now, normally I blend the food, but I'm not doing that this week. But I am going to go and put all this paper, or what's left of the paper. And you know what this is from is garlic, I think. That's like a garlic stem. But I'm going to put the paper back on top. And then we'll cover that up. And I'll put a new paper bag on here. Now you can see, like, there's just worms all through both bins. Now this bin is not quite as wet as the Riker bin. The moisture level of the castings is much better, I think. It's definitely moist, but not as wet as the other bin. So I think I may have to take the lid off the other bin to allow it to air out a little bit. But, you know, this is really nice materials that we get from all this. There's a piece of wood that'll take a very long time to break down. And some other dried vegetation in here. Sticks and twigs. But yeah, I could definitely go through and do another harvest, I think. I'm going to hold off on that for right now because I don't have any fresh leaves yet. So we'll put a new paper bag on. Once the leaves start to fall, I will go through and maybe do another harvest of all the castings in both bins. But until then, we'll just let them sit tight, and we'll see you on the next one.